Well, it is official. Former Bayern Munich, Juventus and Brazil superstar Douglas Costa has joined Sydney FC.
Forza Sydney FC.
After sending social media into a frenzy on Sunday night, teasing Ginga's coming, the Sky Blues finally announced on Monday morning that the Samba star had put pen to paper on a 2-year deal, immediately making him one of the biggest stars to have ever signed on to play in the Isuzu Youth A-League. Having most recently played back in his native Brazil with Fluminense, Costa arrives at Sydney's Sky Park with one of the most decorated CVs in European football. Beginning his European career at Ukrainian side Shakhtar Donetsk after transferring from Gremio, Costa soon caught the eye of some of European football's biggest clubs after helping Shakhtar win 11 trophies whilst playing alongside a plethora of Brazilian stars such as Willian Fernandinho and Luis Adriano. The 33-year-old won 5 trophies with German giants Bayern Munich, including 3 Bundesliga titles and the FIFA Club World Cup, before going on to achieve yet more success at another one of European football's biggest clubs, in Juventus. Costa ultimately left Turin, having captured 3 consecutive Serie A titles, as well as both the Coppa Italia and the Supercoppa Italiana, before stints in both MLS and the Brazilian Serie A. Speaking after the deal was made official, the Brazilian said, "I've been part of some incredible teams throughout my career, winning many titles, and I have come to Sydney FC to win more. Football is in my blood, and I arrive in Australia to raise the game in this country, entertain the passionate sporting public, and bring silverware to Sydney FC. I'm excited to get to know the people, the country, and seeing all of the fans of every club." So how then did the Sky Blues manage to get this deal over the line? Well, like any major transfer, the groundwork was laid long before Douglas Costa's signature was on his new contract. Working in tandem, Sydney FC head coach Ufuk Talay and the club's head of player management Alex Baumjohann were key in getting the deal done.
Yeah, look, very excited. A lot of work has gone in the background. Also with our technical core group, Alex Baumjohann had some sleepless nights to get this over the line. So look, we're very excited to bring in a player of Douglas's calibre to the A-League and also to us, to Sydney FC.
In fact, Costa was a player already on the Sky Blues radar as early as last year, with conversations taking place every few days in order to build a rapport with the Brazilian and convince him that Sydney FC and Allianz Stadium is where he should call home. Therefore, after a mutual termination was agreed between the player and his club Fluminense, the Sky Blues pounced, but the decision to make Costa Sydney FC's marquee player for the next 2 years wasn't one based on reputation alone.
Coming in, bringing his experience and knowledge will be fantastic for the group itself. I think the group will definitely lift with him in the change room. You don't play at that level for such a long time if you're not a professional. And I think the draw card to Sydney is obviously he still wants to play in a team that wants to strive to win trophies, and that's something that we definitely want to do.
Painstaking hours of analysis were undertaken in order to work out just where Douglas Costa would fit in the Sydney FC squad this season, as Ufuk Talay's side gets set to tackle both the Isuzu Youth A-League and the Asian Champions League too. And so, with Costa set to touchdown in the Harbour City later this week, it's not just the fans who are excited to see the new Brazilian.
It's extremely exciting, to have a player of such calibre at our club. It's great for the environment. And it's great for the league also. I'm sure a lot of new eyes will be on our football here in Australia. For the young players, I think it's a great experience to share the change room with a player who really has achieved, things at the highest level. It's no accident if you get to play for the Brazilian national team, as well as clubs like Juventus and Bayern. So I think everyone's really excited. He'll bring a buzz and an energy, and we're looking forward to welcoming Douglas.
Yeah, it's amazing. You always want to play with players of that quality, and to have someone like him, going to walk through this door is going to be amazing. So, us and all the players here are, so excited to train with him and play with him, and, hopefully it's going to be a great season for us. I'm sure he'll feel very much at home with all the Brazilians in Bondi as well, I'm sure, by the time we start the season. So, hopefully he's going to be a great guy in the dressing room, and yeah, I know he'll deliver on the pitch.
Exactly where Costa fits into the side remains to be seen, but with star winger Joe Lolly contracted until 2026 and a midfield that now boasts the likes of attacking midfielder Ana Suahim and central midfielder and fellow Brazilian Leo Senna, the Sky Blues are shaping as a formidable force this coming Isuzu Youth A-League season, and the good news for Sydney FC fans is there's still more business to be done.
Yeah, we're still in talks or looking for a striker at the moment. spot, and also we're still in talks with central defenders. So that's the two spots that we're currently looking at.
24 career trophies, 31 caps for Brazil, and World Cup and Copa America appearances alongside some of the game's best ever players. It's safe to say Sydney FC and the A-Leagues have secured a genuine star, one that possibly rivals Alessandro Del Piero.
I think they've played in the same competition for a long time. I think different type of players though in that sense, but you look at Douglas's career and what he's achieved in his career, I think he's up there with Del Piero.
The Sky Blues have a handful of trial games to come, but Ufuk Talay and co will get a first glimpse of their new Brazilian-born star this Saturday when he lands in the Harbour City, with the ACL2 game against Eastern at Cogra on September 19th already earmarked as a possible debut.